Governor Gretchen Whitmer (DME) vetoed two relatively modest election reform bills on Friday. One vetoed bill, Senate Bill SB 280, aimed to require the Board of State Canvassers to complete the canvass of an initiative petition within 100 days after the petition was filed with the Secretary of State (SOS). The second vetoed bill, SB 277, aimed to require county clerks to update the qualified voter file (QVF) to cancel the registration of deceased electors in their counties at least monthly. The Detroit Free Press reported on Republican criticism of Whitmer's veto of SB 277. Led bill sponsor Senator Michael McDonald, R. Macomb Township, said the veto was especially frustrating given its support by local election officials. The likelihood that either veto will be overridden is virtually nil, since it requires the vote of 2/3 of the members of each house of the Michigan state legislature to override the governor's veto. Republicans control both houses of the Michigan state legislature, but narrowly. Republicans control the House by a 57-52 margin, with one vacancy. Republicans also control the state Senate by a 20-16 margin, with two vacancies. On October 3, Whitmer vetoed four other election reform bills passed by the Michigan state legislature, as the Detroit News reported. Earlier in the week, 3 Michigan residents were charged by Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel with crimes related to attempted voter fraud in the 2020 general election. 2 charges related to attempted absentee ballot vote harvesting at nursing homes, and one involved a single instance of falsifying a signature on an absentee ballot. In one case, an employee of a nursing home dropped off roughly 24 absentee voter applications for processing with the centerline clerk in Macomb County, who said the application signatures didn't match voter signatures in the qualified voter file (QVF). That employee is charged with 6 felonies in Macomb County's 37th District Court. In a second instance of attempted vote harvesting, a 55-year-old woman planned to control absentee ballots for legally incapacitated persons under her care by fraudulently submitting 26 absentee ballot applications to 9 identified city and township clerks. The third person charged with a crime was a 59-year-old grandmother from Detroit, Carlos Clark, who allegedly forged her grandson's signature on an absentee ballot, which she mailed in and then was counted. Her grandson also voted in person on Election Day, so this was a case of double voting. The Michigan state legislature is still in session and Republicans continue to work on their agenda of passing more than 36 election reform bills, 6 of which have now been passed by the state legislature and vetoed by Governor Whitmer.